Hey friends, this is Atif. Hope you're well and welcome to the new update on Bitcoin. Bitcoin has already broken down the support of this rising wedge pattern, and at the same time on the weekly time frame, it is moving under this resistance of 200 weekly simple moving average as well. And in today's analysis, we will analyze, is there any possibility that Bitcoin will be recovered back and move above this resistance of 200 weekly simple moving average, or are we going to have a powerful rejection from here? But before starting this analysis, if you are not subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe it, and for more ideas, you can also support me at the Patreon, because here I'm sharing different trading ideas for you, and you can find the link to join me here in the video's description I've shared. So let's start the analysis, and first of all, let me to begin with this daily time frame chart. And here we can see that Bitcoin was moving inside this rising wedge pattern since after the mid of June 2022, it was moving inside this rising wedge pattern, and finally here we have broken it down on 18th of August, and we had a long bearish candlestick, and this was a quite significant support at $20,700, and so far Bitcoin did not break down this support. And for example, if it will be broken down, then our next significant support, very significant support, will be at $19,500. And if we move back to December 2020, then we can see that in December 2020, this $19,500 has been working as a strong resistance for several days. And if we move more back in December 2017, when we had a very big rally, even then this $19,500 was working as a very strong resistance. Therefore, for example, if Bitcoin breaks down the support of $20,700, then this $19,500 can again work as a strong support. And for example, if it will be broken down, then this is the final target for this breakdown as well. That is the bottom of this rising wedge pattern, that is at $17,500, and here it worked as a support. And if we move more back here, back in December 2020, once again, here it was working as a support as well. Therefore, again, it can work as a strong support, and indeed it worked as a strong support when we had this very big drop. You can see that it dropped here and again dropped at this support of $19,500 and almost formed a double bottom, and after this double bottom it moved up, and finally it has broken down the support of the rising wedge pattern. Now the next resistance is at $21,900 again, and you can see previously it has been breaking as a resistance here, and almost as a support here as well. And now it can again work as a strong resistance for the price line if it will be moved here. We are very close to hit this resistance after getting bounced from this support, and again next resistance will be here at $24,800, and recently you can see it has been working as a resistance here and as a resistance here. Now if we take a look at the weekly time frame chart, this is very important, the 200 weekly simple moving average, and only few hours are left in the ending of this week, and in the starting of the next candlestick, in the opening of the next candlestick, the weekly candlestick. And for example, within next few hours the price moves above this resistance of 200 weekly simple moving average, then again it can turn into a strong support for the price line. Like we already have 1, 2, and 3 candlesticks closed above this 200 weekly simple moving average, but this candle is moved below than this support. Right now the value is $23,043, and right now the price is moving at $21,467. So the difference is about $1,500 to $1,600, and it is possible that it will be covered within next few hours. We need to wait for that. Now if we take a look at the hourly time frame chart, then here we can see that Bitcoin has formed a double bottom, and the value of this candlestick, the lowest value of this candlestick is $20,785, and the lowest value of this candlestick over here is $21,769. And we can see that here we have the lower price than this one. There is a slight difference, but this candlestick this low is lower than the previous low. And at the same time, if we watch RSI oscillator, then we can see there is a very big and obvious difference. You can see here it formed this low below these candlesticks, and here it formed this low. So while the candlestick is forming lower than previous low and RSI formed a higher low than previous low, so there is a bullish divergence flashed, even though this is a very small time frame chart, but we have formed a double bottom here. And at this situation, this very small time frame chart can change the situation. Within the next few hours, we need the closing above $23,000, above this 200 weekly simple moving average, and it is possible that due to this double bottom and this bullish divergence, the price line may move above that resistance. But before that, we also need to break this resistance of that we have at 1 hourly time frame chart at $21,586. You can see that we have a rejection here, we have two more rejections here, and previously here it was working as a support. Therefore, once the price will be able to break it out, then we can expect that soon it can move above the 200 weekly simple moving average. So the next few hours are very critical for Bitcoin. We need the closing above 200 weekly simple moving average before the opening of the next candlestick, and it is still possible that Bitcoin may move above $1,500 to $1,600 if we will break out this resistance on the hourly time frame chart. But if Bitcoin fails in doing so, and it will be the weekly candlestick will be closed below this 200 weekly simple moving average, then it will put more psychological pressure on traders, and there can be a critical situation, and then more sell-off can be triggered. So we need to watch out for this closing, the weekly closing above this or below this 200 weekly simple moving average, and especially this resistance right now is very important. So this was the update so far. I hope that you've liked the analysis. Then do hit the like and do subscribe to the channel as well. And for more ideas, you can also support me at the Patreon, because here I'm sharing different trading ideas for you, and you can find the link to join me here in the video's description I've shared. Take care. Goodbye.